the Ontario police that are gang stalking while it's being published. They're intentionally doing so with minor children. You're going to look at engineer light that's on Paul Leon's headquarters, the Ontario City Hall. That's engineer light that's not some demonic possession. And Mike LORENZ, again, is very much hostile to him being exposed as the domestic enemy to this country, to the United States, a threat to children, a threat to the American people. But this is exactly what he is. And he's going to federal prison for the demon-possessed gang stalkers, the gang members of the Ontario police who are going out of their way to stalk me over here in the engineer light under a fake sunset at the same address, while intentionally doing so with the same children that I captured on video. Understand the mentally ill that are psychopathic, they engage in more of that criminal activity as you expose it. These are domestic terrorists that engage in what is targeting American citizens and doing so with regard to them no longer trying to hide that this country. Because that's what the Ontario Police Department are showing you. The people of the state are going to federal prison for gang stalking with minor children. They're losing custody of them. They're facilitating gang violence that minor children are engaging in right now. This is psychopathic by those under the age of majority, by the gang members that are the Ontario police who are showing you the threat that they are to minor children and the American people. This is also the reason why they're being disbanded. They are not going to be any other place and any other territory in the U.S. engaged in law enforcement. Not only are they going to prison for every kidnapping, criminal summoning, like they did at the OVITT library. This is public corruption, one demon after another in these vehicles. This is psychopathic pacing. Fake sun from 7:40 in the morning until what I'm capturing in the previous video, the sunset, where these children are acting in concert with the department, engaged in gang violence with the people of the state, who engage in terrorism with minor children. And these are the mentally ill that are suicidal. These are the mentally ill that engage in serial killings. These are the mentally ill that have sex with the minor children that are engaged in gang stalking as well. And the government is engaging and facilitating in it. This is the psychopathic pacing, relevant positioning. The demon possessed keep a fake sun over me. Stalk with what is peculiarized light. That's what they're doing at the 280 North Limit Apartments, light activity. Monitoring together, massive surveillance. They do so with minor children, keeping my vagina under surveillance. They do so keeping my communication devices under surveillance. They do so while they're demon possessed. This is the entity that's engaged in that. The city of Ontario is going to be gutted out. And understand, this is all, everyone's aware about what's going on here. And the entity has been fully prosecuted on the internet and embarrassed. You need to understand the significance of what are the demon possessed that fill the United States. They are enemies of this country. They're enemies of your constitutional and human rights. And the entity just intentionally and deliberately to engage in an act of documented terrorism upon knowledge of what it is that I documented. This is the Ontario Police, Mike LORENZ, those that are bearing weapons and exercising authority under the law that they don't have, engaged in criminal surveillance, making a very clear communication to us American citizens, to us as people in the country, and so are the people of the state, the demons, domestic terrorists, homegrown terrorists, enemies of this country. They're making it very clear. Their hostility, their aggression, 9VIA057, their ongoing decision and investment in targeting you and murdering you and keeping you under surveillance, threatening you in doing so. 3WTD259, 9NHY203 with minor children. You see how they're focused on me? These are demons. They have a mature demonic spirit on them, and that Satan is using underage vessels. These are demons that are focused, and the people of the state are aiding, including the Ontario Police Department. They are engaging in that pattern of conduct while they are sharing in that psychopathic behavior. I just want to be clear, this is the reason why you have minor children that are fully capable of murder, of sexual violence, of engaging in that pattern of conduct, not different from what's going on in other parts of the world. And this is relevant to the international implications. The entity that's engaged in what is focusing, this focus right here, it's demonic. This is focus. This light activity, demonic, the psychopathic pacing, understand the Ontario Police Department, they don't have any intention of remaining in existence in a courtroom. They don't have any intention. You're looking at what were demons at the beginning as a matter of my documentation, and they are demons to date. Engage in criminal conduct, but understand they're engaging in demonic behavior. And it is terrorism in the U.S. They wanted you to see them on video engaging in gang violence with minor children, and that's what you got. Mike LORENZ is going to prison. This is P.O.C.